Jewelry people are making money. And do you know how much Moissanite costs? That will be buying 500K, will be buying how much? That boy. Hey guys, if it's your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Rita. I'm a Lagos based YouTuber. If you're a returning subscriber, hello besties, welcome back to the channel. So when I kept getting messages on talk about jewelries, it's not that I don't have the contact. See, I have the contact for jewelries for you. It's just that I'm not a jewelry person, right? And I don't like to talk about things that I have not purchased. So that is the reason why I did not talk about jewelries, and I don't really know much about it. I just started getting into jewelries. So I decided to do a little bit research for you guys so that I will not be talking like a dummy. Jewelries that I have has been purchased by my husband, or let's just say I see it and I like it and I buy it. That is it. But if you're thinking of going into jewelry business, you need to know what you're buying, because one thing I know about jewelry is that if you buy a bad product, if you're selling something that will just go black all of a sudden overnight, you're not going to be 10 customers. You're not going to get customers. But that does not mean that there are no affordable jewelries that you can purchase and sell and make your profits. One thing I and one thing I love about jewelries is that most of them are lightweight, so you can ship via air and not cry about shipping fee. That's one thing I like about the business. And the profit is steady, right? And people are going into jewelry right now, so you can actually go into jewelry and make it. Now, this earring that I got it from Pindodo. That's why I tell you guys, you can buy anything from Pindodo. You don't really need contact, right? All you need to know is when you check for the jewelries, I'm going to show you guys on Pindodo right now. I'm going to check for jewelries right now so that you can see. When you check for jewelries, you check for the reviews. You read on the material that was used to make that jewelry for you to know if it's going to last. You see varieties of jewelries and you can pick one. When you're buying from a vendor, right, there's always a minimum quantity. They'll not just give you one piece of an item. You need to buy maybe the same design, maybe 6 pieces of it. I'm just even telling you like small quantities, right? But if you're buying from apps like Pindodo, you can buy one piece of a jewelry. Let's say you're a small jeweler just starting, right? You don't have much capital to invest in the business. Maybe you have like 300K to invest in this business or 200K to invest in this business. It means you need to buy in small quantity so that that money can cover both your shipping fee and for the items. Now, for shipping, let's say you are a small business person, all you need to do is to go on Google and ask what is the gram. Just use one earring and find the estimate, right? Let's say it's this earring. This is very, very lightweight. Most jewelries are lightweight, right? So you will now times that gram. How many of that gram is going to give you 1 kg? It will give you an idea of how many pieces of jewelry that you need to buy and how much you're willing to spend. Jewelry is a normal goods. So if I'm using example, let's say you're using Sky Cargo, right, to ship. 1 kg is going to cost you about 10,400 thereabouts. It's in dollar. It's $6.3 for 1 kg, and that's about 10,300. Let's say one earring weighs 50 gram. Don't forget, we're just guessing. I've not checked. So let's say it weighs 50 gram. You're going to see 50 times how many grams makes 1 kg? It's 1,000 grams, right? So um two jewelry will be like 100 grams. So how many hundred is in 1,000? I think that's 10. I don't know. 100 times 10. Yes, there are 100. So, and if we're saying it's 50 grams, that means um in 100 you have two jewelries there. So that would be 20 jewelries for 1 kg. Imagine you can buy 20 jewelries, right? But you're going to calculate in your head. You're going to say, okay, just in case any circumstance, so after packaging, my jewelry end up being 1.5 kg or 2 kg. Let's say you will have to keep like 20,000 naira, or let's say 25,000 naira for your shipping. Now you have how much? Your total money that you wanted to start the business with was or is 200K, right? If you remove 25,000 naira from 200K, how much will be remaining? 175. It means you have 175,000 naira to go crazy, to buy all the things you think you need. And you don't want to spend that buying just one design when you don't even know what your customers are crazy about. You are just starting the business. You need to have varieties. You need to have one that you will wear and you reform in in a content and say, I have a date today, so this is the earring I chose to wear. You need you need the one that you will form as if you're going for O1B, right? Wedding. Mhm. You need the one that you're going to form as if you're going for work. So you need different videos for your content and different jewelries, different occasions, right? The one that sells more is the one that you know that you restock more the next time. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, now let's talk about materials of the jewelry so that you know go and buy rubbish. So for affordable but yet long-lasting jewelries, you need gold-plated stainless steel jewelries. They last for a long time, or you need stainless steel jewelries. So they can be gold plated or they can be silver, right? And another jewelry that you can easily find that lasts long also is the silver 9 to 5. I think that's what is coded as 9 to 5 jewelry. So it's made up of, I think, 80% silver, pure silver, right? It lasts. So you need to look for what you're buying. Alloy material does not last. It's just a shine. After 1 week or 2 weeks, it's going to fade. And the reason why your customer is going to come back to you, I feel like some people they just sell and they don't care if the person is going to come back. All they want to do is make sales. You don't want that. You want returning customers or people that are going to refer you. It's not like you cannot just add small extra money and get the jewelry that is going to last, right? So that you can make a name for yourself. Because of this jewelry, for example, I think this earring, I did not get it up to 8,000 naira from Pindudu. I cannot remember. But this thing is sold around 5,000 naira in Nigeria. So you're still going to make your gain. Your landing fee might end up being around 1,000, 2 or 1,500 for one of the jewelry. And imagine selling it for 5,000 naira, you're making 3,500. Do you understand? Mhm. And again, it depends on who is buying because nowadays you need to look at the face of the person that is buying from you so that you put your price. I know that it is bad, right? Saying it out is really bad because I hate it when people put their price just because maybe they look at you and feel like you can pay, right? But that's what the economy has turned into. Target audience. Titanium is another good option for you to look at if you're looking for good jewelry. So you're going to have like different ranges of jewelry. I know silver and titanium is more expensive than stainless steel, right? So you have different categories of jewelries and different prices for them. These are the materials that I think that are good for jewelries. If you want to have returning customers or you don't want to have jewelries that are going to fade, I think these are the qualities to look at for. Like I said, that alloy material, stay away from it. Another thing that you should take note of stainless steel jewelries, apart from them not being like they don't fade easily, right? They are good for sensitive skin also, which is something that you should look at because some people there are some materials that they are allergic to. Some people are allergic to silver, some people are allergic to gold, right? But stainless steel is good for sensitive skin. People are hardly allergic to stainless steel. So that's a good option to incorporate into your jewelry business or a good material. Because if you're starting a jewelry business, you need to know the materials that are good for the jewelry so that, like I said, you know, go buy rubbish so that they will not drag you. You know, dragging in social media now is 5 and 6. Gold stainless steel. People like gold jewelries, right? But they cannot afford like the main thing. I'm not saying people cannot afford what am I saying? Some people cannot afford the main thing, but that does not mean that they should not have the thing. See this my jewelry. This is gold stainless steel. This is gold stainless steel. This is this is not original gold. So this is a good alternative for those that like gold jewelries but they cannot afford it. I've had this earring now for a while and it has not faded. It has not faded, right? I love good materials. I love silver. I love gold. In fact, I don't know which one I don't really like, but this is a good alternative. It is affordable, unlike the main gold. It is lightweight, which is very, very important. You know, one go tear person ear hole. It is affordable and it is high quality. I think it's also water resistant, which is good because there are some jewelries that people we wear. Like you see that alloy. I don't know why I keep remembering. That's because I've bought I bought, you know, that earring that used to be like 24 in one. I think I bought that in on Temu when I want to tell you guys on. And I have not even removed one piece from that thing, but it's already fading. is already fading. So imagine buying earring from someone. Imagine I purchase that from someone, and then as soon as I get home, it's already fading. I'm going to return it. Do you understand? So you don't want to stay away from alloy material. I talked about getting silver jewelry, right? It is made up of, I think, 80 or 92% of pure silver. So it is a good alternative to gold, right? It's a little bit pricey than stainless steel, I think, but it's not that expensive. When I mean affordable, like you can see a good silver jewelry set for as low as 5,000 naira. That's how affordable it is. When you see that, they'll write the code of the type of silver. So when the type of silver I'm talking about is the 925. I think I'm going to check just to be sure. I'm going to check the app when I'm checking for jewelries, but I think it's 925. You will know that it's 92% silver, pure silver. You see the people selling engagement ring. Those people are making money. Those people are making money. The last saga that happened of bows, I don't even want to talk about those people because they don't even sell good silver in the first place. But not be everything. Me, I don't like dragging people. I remember when I wanted to get married, right? I told my husband to buy um a ring from Bose. We bought Mosinite. Hey, if you don't know jewelry, they will show you shaky. They will show you shege. Moissanite in Nigeria, they were selling Moissanite. They were parading it as Moissanite diamond. There is nothing like Moissanite diamond. There is nothing like that. Moissanite is a stone on its own, or is will I call it a stone or a material on its own, just the way we have zirconia stone, right? That's how Moissanite is. There's nothing like Moissanite diamond. We have just two type of diamonds. We have the land grown diamond, that's the one that the natural diamond that they used to kill people for, that one. And we also have the lab grown diamond. These are the diamonds that are made in the lab, right? Those are the only two type of diamonds that we have. There's nothing like moissanite. You see that's a test that I use, that tester that I use, that you do zoom zoom zoom. Even iron, that thing used to show red for or green for, and you can even set it. Jewelry people are making money. And do you know how much Moissanite costs? That we'll be buying 500K. We'll be buying how much? That boy was talking, and it's not even better silver that they used to use on it. That's why it fades stupidly. I'm not saying it happens in everybody's own right, because even the Moissanite I've bought from what they call it, Pindodo. When I was doing research about jewelry, I said, okay, it is Moissanite. For this price, for this price, this thing is cheap. Oh, even the one I bought is still shining. If I tell you that it's diamond now, you will believe. Oh, you will believe that it is diamond and white gold, because that's what they used to deceive people. It is shining. I bought that thing. Not, is it even up to 100K? I don't think so. So the money people make from engagement ring, and you can sell yours, buy yours, educate people on it so that they will not come and drag you later. And you can go into, there are different type of branches of jewelry. You can even mix it. You don't have to sell only engagement ring. You can mix it, right? Who is giving the rule that it's only engagement ring that, or bangles or necklace or this thing that you have to sell? Or is it the Van Cleef the gold Van Cleef, or the original silver Van Cleef that they used to sell? They'll come out and sell it. Or it is original silver, they'll sell it to you for 40 something thousand. 40. Hey, so am I even saying 40 something? So somebody that bought original silver Van Cleef for 80,000 naira. It's not even, first of all, it's not even coming from the company itself, because those people too, they are thieves. Allegedly, allegedly. I watched a TikTok video of this girl complaining bitterly of their gold jewelry that it was fading. One thing I've noticed in this life, just make a name for yourself and you can sell anything at your price. That's one thing I have noticed.